morning. It is Saturday. It is crazy weather outside today. There is a big polar vortex coming in, I think, and so we have no plans of going outside. I think that's one of the things about winter that is extremely difficult to deal with, is just not having any plans and just staying home. So I've decided I'm still going to go to the gym today. It would have been nice to go in the morning, but we woke up really late. And I mean, it's a Sunday, so what is late even on a Sunday? But anyways, in the meantime, I baked some banana bread with some leftover ripe bananas I had, and it turned out okay. I feel like I'm still tweaking with a recipe. So with the granola, for example, I tweaked the recipe multiple times before I found the one that I wanted to make all the time. So with the banana bread, I'm doing the same thing. So once I have something happening over there, I will show you how I make it, I guess. Well, we're going out. It's the stupidest grocery run we've ever done, but it is kind of nice to be out instead of being stuck at home. Oh my god.
We have avocados at home?
I don't remember. Thank you. Need a receipt? Let's head to the gym for our 10k. I've procrastinated enough. It is literally 5:41 p.m. now. So yeah, let's do this. think it was because of the cold and I left it out of water too long. But let's see if they bloom again tomorrow, otherwise I'll remove them. Hello, it is 10 p.m. and I am officially super exhausted. I came back from my run and I actually skipped dinner because I'm just been feeling very full, and I've been drinking tons of water now but I showered, did my skincare, and now I am reading a book, One Golden Summer by Carly Fortuna. I think I really like that she writes about Canada and Toronto, and it kind of feels like very surreal because you hear in books, especially light-hearted romances, are pretty much based either in London or in US. So it's very nice to live in a city and then read about it. It's kind of a main character moment for me to see all of these characters running about in a city that I run about in now. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do tonight. But tomorrow is a work day and hopefully a rest day. It has snowed so much that I don't want to go to office, but I also have to be in the office 3 days, so I have to make a decision. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I think it's something that I'll decide in the moment, in the morning, depending on how the weather looks outside. That's the update, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm tired already. Winter, because you can't go out a lot, I've cultivated a few hobbies now. One of them is starting a sourdough starter, and while it was not really doing much these past few days, I finally sort of figured out what the ratios of sourdough and flour and water are supposed to be, and so now it is kind of rising. Let me show you. Look at that. Here's my starter with all the bubbles. And while it's still not doubling in size, so I'm pretty sure I can't bake with it yet, but you know, we have a good amount of starter here, I feel, and eventually we'll get there. The other thing is that I've completed reading 2 books this year already, and I feel like I'm kind of in a good headspace to not take reading very seriously, but also like do it more consistently. So I read every night or on my way to work. But on my way to work, it's kind of difficult because, you know, if you find a seat or if you don't find a seat on the TTC, it's kind of dependent on that. But at night, I've been pretty consistent with my reading goals, and I'm kind of really happy about that. So that's kind of my recap of hobbies in January, and wintertime is such a good time to start hobbies. So yeah, it is 5:30 right now. The temperature outside is not that cold considering this weekend. So it is actually the warmest sort of day of this week. So we are decided to go out for dinner. That's why I've logged off and I'm gonna get ready now. Let's get ready for dinner.